16 reasons why Paris is a bad place to live. 1. The residential buildings are outdated. Old apartments have thin walls. Many buildings don't have elevators. You can change the exterior of the building, so air conditioning units are not allowed. 2. It's hard to find affordable housing. There are legal limitations for rent per square foot. However, landlords rarely follow these rules. Apartments can go for almost double their worth. 3. Paris can be dangerous. There's a large number of pickpockets. Parisians rarely carry anything valuable in their pockets. Street harassment is a concern for women in Paris. It's common to be approached by random men. Some even follow women in the streets. 4. Parisians are unfriendly. They are direct to the point of being rude. They are often too busy to engage in small talk. Additionally, there are a lot of scammers in the city. It makes Parisians more wary of strangers. 5. You have to deal with secondhand smoke. Smoking is a common practice in Paris. It's no longer permitted in enclosed public places, but people still smoke in outdoor areas and at home. 6. Many parts of the city are incredibly dirty. People openly smoke on the street. They spit on the ground and sometimes pee on the sidewalk. There are also a lot of rats in the streets. 7. The coffee disappoints foreigners. The French consume a lot of coffee. Their typical order is simply a long espresso. Milk-based coffee is hard to find. Alternative kinds of milk aren't widely available. 8. Parisians are rude. They can be quite dismissive when in a hurry. People will bump into you on purpose. They'll cut in front of you in line, and not once anyone will apologize. 9. The prices are high. Paris is one of the most expensive cities in France. If you want to eat out, you'll spend at least $20 per meal. 10. Paris can feel depressing. The weather is usually quite gloomy. There are always homeless people on the streets. Many buildings and areas are in disrepair. There's not much access to nature and greenery. 11. Parisians are always on strike. Strikes happen almost every month. Public transportation workers go on strike all the time. There's no way to know about a strike in advance. This makes it difficult to get around and make plans. 12. Paris is not glamorous. It may be the city of fashion, but you'll meet many ordinary people in regular clothes. There are also ugly buildings and rundown streets. 13. Dog poop is everywhere. Parisians don't clean after their dogs. You should always keep your eyes on the pavement. 14. Paris is not so romantic. It's a busy metropolis with 2 million people. Be prepared for traffic jams and noisy nights. The Eiffel Tower is a popular place for couples, but it can be very cold and windy at the top. 15. The attractions are spread out around the city. You can spend hours just walking between them. The Eiffel Tower is 3 miles from Notre Dame. Some attractions are far from the city center. Most likely you will need to take a bus. 16. Paris is crowded. 35 million people visit Paris each year. There is a lot of demand for the major attractions. Queues for the Eiffel Tower can take up to 2 hours.